Logitech, default camera, audio, Zoom 4. Well, fuck it. There we go.
You got yours is working over there?
I'm not gonna work it. I'm just gonna go without the mic.
From California, you're about to find out everything getting into the solar panel cleaning and pressure washing
What is that?
We've seen it all. Having been in the business for 10 plus years, we'll help turn your businesses from zero to millions in a
Zero
very
to
short period
hero.
of time. Let's have some fun while doing it. This
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody?
What's going on? Another week, another dollar.
Let me turn this volume down. I hear.
Man. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Two Old Bald Guys podcast. And for those of you on Mark's channel, welcome, welcome. We do
What's
see
up,
you coming
everybody?
in. Also on my YouTube channel here, we have you out here on the side. We'll be monitoring all your questions and everything else.
Hi.
Get you back in here.
Well, all right, let's see who we got up here. We got Lone Star, that damn Daniel. Yeah, right, brother, the first one. Yes, you are the first one.
Always the
damn
first
Daniel.
one.
Lone
Always.
Star, cleaning pressure washer. Bam! What's up, brothers? And I'm here under my business account now. Awesome, guys.
Very nice.
So, Henry, let's start out with you, brother. I've been seeing some posts on your social media of some new tool you have.
Oh, you talking about the robot
Yeah, the robot.
or the pump?
Well, both.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Henry has got a lot to tell you about the robot, his new pump we built for him, and the pump we're talking about is the pump with the battery pack and the hose reel. So Henry got to wear that thing out this past it was weekend, right?
Right. That was on a Sunday, and it was raining, and we put it to the test, and it worked out beautiful, really nice. And we went ahead. I tested the batteries. The batteries didn't last as long as I thought they were going to last, but I think it was a problem on my end. But your pump that you built actually withstand 7 hours.
There you go. That's awesome.
7 hours, and it just kept going and going and going.
So you run it for 7 hours, and when I did my test, it went down to 9 volts. Maybe them batteries weren't charged up all the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because we had it on, clicked it on. We did just so you guys know, we were doing some carports at a local business, and we put the robot up there and tested it out. By the way, your little contraption that you made for me, the lift, to lift up the robot itself, worked great. You took it up very nice and put it on put it on the panels, and
So you're talking about the chain hoist
The
for the
chain
robot, the one that you freaked out over that when it was hanging here in the shop.
yes.
Yeah, Henry freaked out. He freaked out. He come in the shop, seen his very expensive robot hanging from my ceiling.
Well, it was there with all the bikes. I was like, "What'd you do? Retire it already?" So,
And I was laughing. He started freaking out. He needed it down. I said, "What do you need it down for?" I just need it down. No, you were freaking out. I hang all my bikes from chain. I had to hang the robot from chain.
there you go.
But yeah, so everything worked out good. Did a good job cleaning. Got all the bugs worked out of it. Got your new contraption figured out of what you got to do.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get more phone calls for more solar panel cleaning for the carports. That people have noticed that on YouTube. So I did get a few more calls, more people interested. Also, people were interested in purchasing the robot itself. So I've been giving out quite a few of those estimates.
And Lone Star said that was a great video of the carport clean. What's up, Lone Star?
Lone Star Solar Cleaning. Yes, yeah, it was a really good video. I did definitely. I had a lot of camera shots that I took, but I have not yet put it together, spliced everything together, and put it in. I definitely want to do that. I did a couple of shorts, and they came out very nice.
We'll get some more videos of it. You see the ass end of the JCB back here.
Yeah.
I'm working on. I did all the electric on it yesterday. Now a couple of fittings were missing for the hydraulic water pump. So we're working on that. Some of the hoses were too long. I had to go get those cut down today and get new ends crimped on them. But once we get this thing up and going, I've got 2 different jobs. I've got some carports that we're going to clean with it and with Henry's robot and do some good videos on.
Nice.
And then we got some solar panel farm. We're going to go out and run this brush and show people how everything works.
Yeah, Tara Lynn, what's going on? She did ask a question. She says, did it take longer to clean panels on carports with the robot or the C1000? I did 90 panels in 17 minutes with the robot, which is extremely fast.
And you're just getting used to it.
And I did that, and yeah, it was my first time using it, and I did 2 passes with that. So basically, if you guys watched the video, I went back once and then back again, and then to the next row and the next row and next row and next row. And 17 minutes was the time that I had clocked it. So.
Well, you also got to understand, it's just like riding a bicycle. The more you ride it, the more, you're going to get faster at it.
Yeah, and not only that, I actually had the speed at halfway. I didn't have it at full speed. And so it worked out really, really well. Even at the slower speed, I was much more comfortable with that just because I was able to control it a little better. And at the same time, I was shooting videos with it too. So,
Yeah.
So.
And the thing that I seen in the video, you were managing your hose from the bottom when somebody should be managing the hose from the basket because they can't tell where the robot's at on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have somebody in the basket along with you, driving it, you got one person that can flip that hose up in between each crack so it doesn't get stuck in between the panels and slow you down.
The problem with that, Mark, was it was stationary. So we literally parked the boom lift right in the middle.
Yeah, I got you.
And
You're
so-
running a stationary
So
boom lift.
yeah, it wasn't something where we could just drive it from left to right. So we basically had to go.
I just figured it out, what to do to solve that. Since Susan is so little, we could put Susan on the panels and she could walk and hold the hose and walk with the robot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Right
that's what
behind
we
it.
could do. We could put Susan on the panels.
Right behind it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very light, so she definitely can do that.
Yeah. Guys, this is what I like. I see a lot of you guys are prepared today. I got questions right here. You guys were Johnny on the spot. As soon as we went live, I started seeing all the questions pop up. Kenyon Phillips, what's going on, brother? So you want a breakdown of engines. All right, I'll give you my runabout. So the nicest one out there, the one that is more longevity, more durable, is the Kohler. Those have been around forever. They cost more. Second would be Honda. Vanguard and Briggs & Stratton are pretty much the same engine. And last but not least would be Predator. Now, me personally, for the bang for your buck, you want to run Honda. Look back here. That's all you see me run. The Kohlers, we thought we were going to have a problem with Honda for a little while, and we're going to have to start going back to the Kohler little ones, but the Kohlers had a little bit of problems with the smaller engines like the GX200 Honda. But they're getting the bugs worked out of them. But for your price and the bang for the buck, they crank up every single time you pull the rope. They start on the first pull is your Hondas. So but it's all what you can afford. Kohler's the number one. Kohler's been around since I was a little kid. I remember Kohler engines on tillers back when we used to work in our gardens and everything. But Kohlers are a good engine. But like I said, Canyon, if you're going to get an engine, get a Honda.
Yeah, very durable.
What else we got in here? Lone Star was great. Video, carport cleaning. Petra, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, I did have a chance to talk to Petra today, and I told her that we would meet up with her and maybe have some dinner or something next week.
Yep.
And you know, see what we can do about that when she does come up for the Long Beach show there. So, Lone Star Solar Cleaning says hose.
Yeah, they're talking about the
It's a pain in the butt when you get stuck or hung up. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely is. So,
Super Clean Bros, what's up, brothers?
what's up there, Super Clean Brothers, up there in Arizona? Well, I guess you guys get a lot of people over there for the Super Bowl. Rob T, how much time did it set up and tear down the robot? Actually, it didn't take long at all. Probably a good 5 minutes just to get it all set up and test out the water, turn on the water. I did that from the ground itself, checked it, turn on the brushes, make sure the brush is working good. It literally 5 minutes, and then to get that up there, maybe a minute or so. It didn't take very long.
It's Petra's saying towable lift, move back and forth. I guess you can.
I did have a towable lift, Petra. The only problem is it had a safety device on it to where the feet have to go down, or it just won't move up or down. So once you're up on top, you can't get the legs and lift them up because of the safety device that's on there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but that was, I think, a Home Depot thing. 'Cause
Yep.
I did rent it from
These lifts are getting more and more ridiculous. Even the scissor lifts. If you got like a 1-inch slope and you try to go up more than 10 feet on most of your scissor lifts, they stop.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't see me renting scissor lifts anymore. Unless I'm inside of a warehouse like this, then I would use a scissor lift.
Yeah.
But when it comes to out in the real world and you're doing buildings and houses and everything else, you got driveways and all that, scissor lifts are junk.
Yeah,
They've gotten way too many safety features on them as far as, you know, your elevation and everything. They shut everything down. Daniel Ritter, what's up? Riddle, what's up, fellas? Hey, brother. Solar panel cleaning. I had the pleasure to meet Mark and purchase my 39-inch brush. Thank
very
you.
nice.
What's up, brother? You got that brush running?
Where's he out of?
I believe you're out of San Diego.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right.
A lot of solar panels up in San Diego.
Petra, that's OSHA. No shit, Petra. Damn OSHA.
Let's see, hello, Jamal. What's up with Jamal in San Antonio? What's going on? How's everything going up there? I know you've been in the business for a while. Hopefully, you're getting back started again.
Oh, Santa Ana.
Oh, he's in Santa Ana,
Yeah,
Orange County, Solaris. Nice.
Sorry about that, brother. I talked to so many people, and you know I'm not getting any younger. I can't remember. I suffer from CRS. Can't remember shit. So yeah, I can't remember where everybody's from.
No worries. So hopefully everybody's having a good week. Things are starting to pick up now. The rain, we got more rain coming up probably Saturday or Sunday, I believe. And then after that, it's going to start to warm up again. And guys, be prepared because come springtime, you know, things should start picking up. We're already getting phone calls for bird proofing, for solar panel cleaning, for carports, you name it. We're starting to get jobs starting to come in, and eventually that will.
I'm going through tanks like crazy, so everybody's getting back to work. A lot of people are getting calls now to go back to work, and I'm going through DI tanks like crazy already. So it's like I told everybody, you know, enjoy the peacefulness before the storm.
Yeah.
Now that this rain is starting to die down and the sun's popping back out, we're getting calls like crazy. We're getting calls for people cleaning houses, roofs, algae. I guess with this rain and everything else, a lot of people are starting to get a lot of algae and everything. we're getting a lot of calcium bleed out. So I'm getting a lot of phone calls for pressure washing services. But yeah, with all this moisture that we've had, we're getting a lot of lime bleed outs on block walls, concrete floors, and everything else. Even some of my customers, like Miguel's Juniors, one of their location has got a lot of calcium bleed out. What happens is whenever anybody's building a building and they're wanting that concrete to set up real quick, they throw a lot of lime in it.
Yeah.
And you'll get bleed outs through the concrete.
So I kind of overheard a phone call right before the podcast. I think somebody was doing it with cold water or something.
I had a customer call me wanting to buy a pressure washer a while ago, like a 4,000 PSI, 4 gallons per minute. And me, I always ask, what are you going to be using it for? And he said, clean concrete. So I totally explained to him that you need hot water to clean concrete, guys. Cold water coagulates the grease. It makes it thick and gooey. Hot water dissolves it and breaks it down. Same thing with gum. If you use cold water, the gum hardens and you can damage the concrete trying to get that gum up. But with hot water, it literally dissolves the gum and disintegrates and it just slithers off. Disintegrates what it does.
So you need a hot burner.
Hot water system. Pressure washer with hot water.
Like the one back over here that I see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that one right there, that little one, or these big ones that we got over here.
Oh, got you.
So these are going in. Two of these are one of my customers. We had to put a pump on one of the engines, and one of the burners needed rewiring, some electrical issues on it. And then the other two back there with the chrome stacks, those are going on the Isuzu, which shout out to Devious Customs. It's at his shop right now being painted.
Nice.
And then that sucker comes back, and Lordy Lou, I am so ready for all these projects to be over with. It's like one thing after another.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take on a project.
Yeah. So we're having fun right now with, you get these, see, every time you start a new project, see, like right now I'm trying to reinvent the world with the JCB skid steer. We want to do carports. So to get this thing to work, there's a lot of moving parts that's got to be modified. And that's all the stuff that we're doing right now. So you got this, we got the RO trailer being built. Jerry just did a live meeting with me a while ago and showed me the RO system. He's putting all the filters and everything together. So that's coming together, but it's just one thing after another. I've got the generator for the trailer sitting right over here. It come in day before yesterday.
Yeah.
So that come in, and we got to get that mounted to the front of the trailer, get the electrical run, get Jerry in here and get that installed. The tank frame to the trailer is in powder coat right now. I got that done day before yesterday, and it was picked up yesterday for powder coating. And one thing at a time, guys.
I want you to read the comment that Rob T just said right there, and I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to show you guys why Mark is able to get it done. So go ahead and read that comment right
He
there.
says, Rob T says, shoot, I got a classic car and Devious told me there was a 3-year wait to get it in. The thing with Devious is I am a very close friend of Jeff. So the things that I'm having done is he fit my truck in to paint because there was a wait on any cars going into the paint booth. My truck was already prepped. If you remember seeing the truck sitting out here, it was done. It was bare metal, ready to go. Squirt a little bit of primer on it and shoot the paint on it. So we did everything to it to have it ready to go. But yes, Rob T, some people's got a 4-year wait.
Yeah, when you have a sign in your shop, then you don't have to wait.
Well, I still have to wait.
Well,
There was a car in the paint booth, and I had to wait for that opening. And then Jeff called me. What's the day? Today's Wednesday.
yeah.
It was Monday. Monday, I dropped the truck off Monday. I was trying to remember what damn day it was.
Well,
So he called me Sunday evening and said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I'm like, "I don't know why." He says, "Bring me your truck. I got an opening." So I'm like, so there you go. So it's not that he's doing fabricating or anything like that. He's doing painting.
no, he's got the homie hookup.
And I've got the homie hookup.
There you go.
It's not what you know, it's who you know nowadays. But no, Jeff will take care of you. And no kidding, guys.
No.
When he says there's a 3-4 year wait, the problem with most people in the car industry, whenever you're doing a custom build, and as money comes in, you keep going back and getting more things changed and add more stuff to it. And that's why some of these builds get stretched out for so long. I couldn't do it. I tell Jeff all the time, I'm like, how in the hell can you work on the same damn car for 4 years? It would drive me flipping nuts. It's like working on an assembly line. I could not put round peg and round hole, round peg and round hole. If I did that shit all day, forget about it.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people that are doing these builds have deep pockets, or, you know, keep adding more and more to it and doing more. I've seen guys repaint the same car 3 times. The car's done, ready for delivery. Nope, I don't like it. Strip the paint off, let's do it again. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I've seen with Jeff. And I'm like, what? Crazy stuff. But yeah, that's part of the hot rod world. That's part of custom building. And not only there, same shit here, but not to that extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do those long builds.
Wow.
So we get the homie hookup. Not always, Rob. I don't always get the homie hookup. It just depends on what it is. But like I said, tell them that's a good problem to have. Right on. But yeah, it's like I said, there was just a spot available for me to bring it in there and he could shoot it. I'm easy stuff. I'm in and out. But yeah, some of these guys that are doing 3 and 4 year builds, forget about it.
So somebody's asking about Long Beach Convention, when we're going to be there and so forth. I know that on the 14th I'll be in Las Vegas. So I think the 15th I will be there. I'm not sure when you're going up there, Mark, but
When?
on the 15th, I think that is on a Wednesday.
Next month?
Oh, no. Next week for the Long Beach Convention.
Oh yeah. We're going down the 14th.
The 14th? Okay.
Yeah, the 14th. 14th is the first day of the show. 14th is what, on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So.
I thought you were talking about next month.
No.
No, next month is the Connex
Yeah,
convention.
I think we'll be back. We'll be back on. We'll be heading back on Wednesday morning on the 15th, and go straight over there from Vegas. So. Let's see.
Good explanation, Canyon Phillips. If everybody's reading the chat box, you see what Canyon said about hot water on concrete, cleaning grease, and everything else. He gives some good examples.
Very nice.
So some people like that mundane type of work. Well, Lone Star,
Yeah.
this guy don't like it. Holy moly. I'm sitting here stressing over a 12 millimeter female swivel to a 15 millimeter male plug or threaded in. Can't find it. Trust me, I looked everywhere today. Can't find it. So I'm having issues hooking up my damn hydraulic water pump, and it's, for those who know me, I'm easygoing, happy-go-lucky, but when it comes to stupid stuff, you can't find a part, dude, and trust me, I search high and low. I'm a weirdo. Very much weirdo. You can ask anybody that knows me. Ask my wife. My wife will tell you I'm a weirdo. But like tonight, I won't be able to sleep because it's driving me nuts. And so now that I'm stuck on this issue, so I'm going to disconnect the sun brush, and I'm going to get the skid steer finished up and get the power hooked up to all the joystick, to the spotlight, get that part done, and then bring the trailer back over here and start putting the generator on and everything else. It's like you get one project going, you get all geared up and want to get it done, and then something doesn't work out, or you don't have the part. Now you got to wait. I hate waiting. I am one impatient pain in the ass.
Wow.
But
that's okay.
at any rate, that's my life. That's my vent today. I vented for everybody today.
Been one of those days though.
Yep, been one of those days. And if you live out here, do not drive or take a highway right now during the week.
Crazy.
They're doing construction over there, and I sat for 43 minutes waiting for the escort to come through to take me back through. And then I thought I was done, and about a mile down the road, there was another checkpoint for another escort. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to go over and take a highway today.
Sometimes it's a total mess. You just never know.
It's just been one of those days. Every time you try to go somewhere, you run into a block wall.
Wow.
But at any rate,
So
we're alive, and that's all that matters.
your projects have been going pretty good. Oh, I don't know if you want to mention this or not. You had some news last week, and I don't know if you want to bring that up. But
Friday, Wesley from Real Craft.
Shout out to Real
give me a
Craft.
shout out like Wednesday or so, and asked me what was I doing Friday. I said, I don't know, I'm here. He said, well, I'm gonna be in the area. Can I come by? I said, sure. So Friday morning he hit me up and he says, I'm not too far away. I said, all right, come on in. So when he come up and he sat down on my couch in my office, I had a invite come up for a conference call. And when I looked down, it was Real Craft. So I looked over at Wesley and I'm like, he's like, oh, by the way, we got some good news for you. I said, okay. He said, we made you a partner of Real Craft. And it's a partner distributor.
Oh, very
so
nice.
there's like only a handful of people that get this title. And Todd was on the Zoom call or on the video conference call with us. And I don't know if there's any other people from Real Craft on it or not, but they're the ones that come in. Wesley come in personally to be present during the the gift, and then Todd was on the internet, on the computer, giving me the information.
Very nice. Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on that, on becoming a partner for Real Craft.
So shout out to Real Craft. I love you guys so much. Scott, Brian, Jennifer, Josh, Ed, everybody. Kevin, Todd, Wesley. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and I can't wait to come up. I guess we got a trip coming up in August. We're going to come out and see the reveal of the new hose reel.
Nice.
And maybe go to a ball game. So can't wait to come up and see everybody again. Can't wait to go see my girls in the 3,000 area or 30,000 area building my hose reels. Can't wait to see you girls. And thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so Mark is now a partner for Real Craft, and that's I'm sure you're going to be carrying a lot more Real Craft reels in here and loading them up.
They did some house cleaning. So some of the stuff that got stagnant, give them the opportunity to come up with some new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be shipping me some stuff out. So whenever we go to the trade shows, along with this table, I'm going to build another portable stand that will have electric reels, air reels, and regular pressure hose reels. So we're going to do a stand, and it's going to be labeled up, Real Craft and everything else. I'd show them what I was going to build, and it'll actually match these tables with the white gloss powder coat frames with aluminum backboards and the red hose reels on there. They're going to give me the decals for their logos, and we'll pimp that out.
Put it right here in the front.
Yep. But this will be out on the floor. So like when we have the trailer behind us, the skid steer, the Zuzu with the pressure truck, the van, robot, the skids, along with stands for the J. Racenstein rotary brushes and the Real Craft hose reels.
And everybody can see us live right
So-
here at the show. Perfect.
We kind of did a little schematic on what kind of floor space I need for every trade show. I'm going to need a 40 by 60.
Ooh.
So who's going to be the big boy in the show? That's right. We're going to be the big boy in the show, and we're going to have all the latest and greatest out there and show everybody what's going on.
All the big toys.
Yep.
All the big toys.
Damn, that's a badass. Congratulations, brother. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lone Star. Appreciate that.
Also, Jerry, you mentioned Jerry today. He's working on your purification system for your trailer.
Yep.
Getting that done?
He's got the big old aluminum board down, and he's mounting all the filtration systems on it. He's showing me how he's doing everything. But yeah, this thing's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Um,
Pumping out a lot of water.
yep.
A
My
lot
God.
of purified water.
Yep, RO system. What's the cool thing about it? It's going to be a 15 gallon per minute return.
There you go.
So we'll be able to keep up with this hungry monster here behind us.
Very easily.
Yep.
Very, very nice. So, anything else? Anything else we got going on?
No, we got a 5.0 sitting on the table. Jeff's getting it done. We got one blank space up there right now. Jeff is going to put the 5.0 in that blank space, but we had some come out. Some of the people that had skids on, I guess you could call it layaway. You see the ones with the invoices on them. So some of the guys are starting to come pick those up now, and they're starting to move.
Yeah, looks like they're starting to move and sold quite a few of them. So that's a good thing. How are you doing on the Racenstein brushes?
I actually talked to Jenny about that today. They're going to get back with me and let me know the ETA on the next order.
Oh, okay. So you have another order coming in.
Yeah.
Nice. Let me see. Lone Star says, when are you anticipating on a demo of the JCB in action?
If I could get all the parts, I could demo
That-
it today.
This is why he's frustrated.
I am frustrated, guys. I am missing one adapter, technically two adapters for these hoses. So, in the world of hydraulic fittings, they used to be universal. They used to be American and they used to be millimeter. So now, even if they're millimeter or Caterpillar or John Deere or any of these companies, now from what I was told today, they're modifying one little thing. It could be a bevel on one of the fittings. And when you put a regular fitting to it, you think it's tight. Well, it's not, because that little bevel is different. It's going to leak and spew hydraulic fluid everywhere. So these companies are now modifying the fittings, so you have to use their fittings. Well, guess where the Sunbrush is built?
Germany.
Germany. And these fittings, trust me, I have been to several places today, and when I showed them what I needed, they're like, wow, I've never seen that fitting. I'm like, what do you mean you've never seen it? It's just a damn fitting. No, they haven't seen it. So now I have a unicorn fitting that I need. But I was told that supposedly two are coming to me FedEx tomorrow. We'll see if it's the right ones or not. So I got hoses cut today. The hoses that come with it were a little bit too long. So we modified them. Literally, they were twice as long as they should be. So we cut them and crimped new ends on the hoses. And I got some backups now in case anything happens out in the field if we have any blowouts.
Nice.
So I'm learning the system like I've learned, the skid. So I'll learn the system to where you can call me and say, Mark, this right here went out. I'll be like, all right, it's this, and this. I'll know exactly what the fitting is. I'll know exactly what the hose is, and we'll know exactly what length they are, because I'm learning this piece of equipment. A lot of people don't do that. I'm having issues right now. Won't get into details with it, but I'm having issues right now. You got to learn your equipment that you sell. It's like if you call me right now and ask me about anything on the 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, the J. Racenstein brush, or anything else, I can go over every square inch of that piece of equipment. You have to learn your equipment. You got to know what all the components are that works on your equipment, so that way you don't have a customer like me frustrated trying to get this one part.
Yeah. And same thing even with the robot that I purchased, checking everything out, making sure everything working good. And I get it, it's frustrating when you're out there and you want to get this thing going and you can't because of one reason or another. And, it's always good to learn your equipment, learn what could fail, learn what's, your weak points, learn all that. So when a customer does ask you, you're not looking dumb in the face and sitting here going, I don't have that answer. You want to know that answer.
Right. So it's just trial and error, guys. I'm learning this J. Racenstein, not the J. Racenstein, but this JCB skid steer. So I'm learning it, and I'm also learning the Sunbrush. So I will have, it's called it's a stockpile of your spare parts that you need. It's called like a care package. I'll have the care package with every fitting that I need, every hose that I need. Well, I have all of those type of fittings, so that way, if anything does come up, we'll always have them. So it's just trial and error. I'm learning it. We'll get through it, and I'll get this thing up and running and get it, showed to everybody and show you how it runs. Once we get everything, all the bugs worked out of it, then it's going to go to paint, and then it's ready for show.
There we go.
What's up, Jerry? Your ears must have been burning you. We were sitting here talking mad trash about you just now.
And you missed every single bit of it.
Jerry would never talk trash about you. We're talking about Jerry Salvain Group from Phoenix, Arizona. He's the one building the RO system. So shout out to Jerry.
Very nice.
All right, guys, questions.
Any questions for us today?
Yeah. Anything going on? Have you started back working? How's your equipment? Have you cranked your pressure washers up in the wild since it's been rainy weather and everything else, cold weather? You need to crank your pressure washers up and let them run for a minute. Make sure you got some water in the tank. You're not running your pumps empty of water. Once you let them run for a little bit, shut the fuel off, let them run out of fuel. The engine run out of fuel, and then you'll be good on that part. Drain your water out. It's still cold in some areas. But yeah, get out there and get your system all cranked up, tested, make sure everything's running good. That way, when you get those phone calls, you're ready to go to work.
All right, and for those of you who are getting into the solar panel cleaning business, make sure that you have all the right equipment, equipment that you're going to need for summertime, because once summer hits, those phone calls are going to start coming. Believe me when I tell you, they will start coming.
We're not making this up, guys. We're not trying to talk you into sales or anything like that. We're just trying to get you prepared. The more you're prepared, the better off you'll be. I've had one customer return his tanks up north today because he said that the competitors up there are pricing the solar panels out for $3 a panel. So if you're doing a 30 panel house, you're making $90.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So these guys are not going to make it. That's what I explained to the guys. Even though you're starving and you need the work and everything else, you're underbidding and you're cutting your own throat. You got to stay competitive with everybody else, because when you get out there and you get desperate, then that's what's going to bring the market down, and then therefore you're going to be struggling like everybody else.
I don't think it'll bring the market down. What's going to happen is these guys out here, when they go back in 6 months, they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, you gave me this price at $3 per panel, and now you're charging double. You know, it's going to bite them in the ass, and you don't want to do that, because, you know, if you go out there and price it so low, they're going to look for you to go clean those panels again. But keep in mind, summertime could be 100 degrees, 110 degrees, and you're out there cleaning those panels for that price, you'll never last out there.
Me and Henry just had this talk last week. Henry is asking me about pricing and the way I do things. He says, do you ever go down on your prices? And I'm like, no, I do not go down on my prices, because I know what it takes to do the job. I know what equipment I'm using to do the job. And this is what I explain to the customer. It's not like I'm hard-headed and say, nope, I'm only going to do it for this price. You can kiss my butt. That's not what I do. I explain to them what they're getting for that cost. You know, I do a lot of stuff that you call fluff. So I didn't get hired just to clean this mouse. I got hired to clean around the mouse as well. So whenever we're out on a job, if we're doing a patio and I see dirt on, ledges, I wash the ledges down. If I see spider webs up in the corner, I'll wash the spider webs down. But I'm only hired to clean the patio. But I do the extra fluff to make everything look good. So I call that fluff, but I go above and beyond when I do the job. And plus I'm using the right equipment. I'm not in there going to damage anything. I'm not going to run any chemicals that will damage anything. I'm going to do everything right. So whenever I give a price and the customer's not happy with the price, I'll explain myself of why that price is the way it is. Yeah. And then if they're still not happy with the price, I'm like, look, you can use anybody you want to. It's your money, your decision. But when they come out to give you a quote, ask them if they're going to do A, B, C, D, E like me, and see what kind of price they will give you. If they give you a better price, then by all means, hold them to what they said that they're going to do, hold them to it, and let them do the job.
Yeah, I mean, if they're doing it for what did you say, $90 for cleaning?
Yep.
So if they're doing it for $90 for cleaning, are they really using DI water? Are they insured? Are they cleaning your panels more than one time? Are they doing inspections? Are they doing, checking underneath the panels for birds? What are they actually doing for that price? Those guys out there, they'll get the simplest brush, get out there, and they'll do it as quick as they can. It's like a bad haircut, okay? You know you got a good barber when, they go and they cut your hair and they take their time and they do everything right. And then you got these guys that are, come in and they'll cut your hair and do it in 10 minutes and on to the next one. Did you really feel you got the service that you needed when you paid for that haircut? It's no different than pressure washing or solar panel cleaning. You get what you pay for.
That's all you got to do. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And to me, when you talk to customers, and I do it all the time to the customers, I tell them, look, that's what it is. You get what you pay for. But when I leave the job, you're going to be happy and you're going to be satisfied. But by all means, your money at the end of the day. You
Yeah.
spend it how you want to. But these are the service that I provide for you.
Right. Right.
But don't get discouraged. I mean, I've walked away from jobs because I've had people try to lowball me. Sorry, you're not going to lowball me. I mean, I know what kind of quality work I'm going to give you. It's like if I build you anything, if I build a table, I don't care. I'm going to give you good quality work, and you're going to get your money's worth, and you're not going to walk away, unhappy.
Right, right. And you look at the reviews and you look at all that, and all that comes into play. Rob T says, I just listened to Grinding It Out. Building McDonald's, Ray Kroc said, it's always about the customer. If you do it only for the money, you will fail.
Yeah.
That's a great quote.
We were talking about that today. I was talking to it about, over at my hose guys location. I'm talking about, you got people out there, all they care about is the money. Don't get me wrong, we all need money to survive, to pay our bills, to put food on the table. But at the end of the day, you're not satisfied.
No.
When you take care of a customer and they walk away with a smile on their face, or you walk away with a smile on their face, and they promote you and get you more work, you did the right thing. Going out there and just to get that money, and then that customer never calls you again, or they give you bad reviews. There you go.
Yeah.
It's not about the money. It's about taking care of the customer.
And, yeah, just like Petra said, value.
Yep.
So, Tech Cleaning Solutions. Henry, do you personally use infrared cameras to inspect solar panels on commercial jobs? I just purchased the camera, and I'm doing it for residential only right now. I don't have the camera set up yet for the robot, for the infrared, for commercial jobs, but once I get the camera in for that, it will go on top of the robot and it will take a picture of each panel for the infrared. So that's in the works. But I don't have it right now for commercial, but I do for residential.
Lone Star says, do you use FLIR for all jobs?
FLIR. FLIR is the infrared camera that they're
FLIR.
talking about. Like I said, I just
Sorry,
purchased.
Lone Star, I didn't have my damn glasses on.
Yeah, I just purchased it, and it's been working great. As a matter of fact, I was able to get on top of the boom lift as high as I could and took a picture from top to bottom, and it looked pretty good. But there's much better cameras out there for commercial jobs, and that's what I'm going to look at for commercial. But great question, by the way. Yes, and it works great. So, works great.
Susan's out there, ain't she?
Yeah, I think it, yeah.
Guys, this is what we talk about. We love it that we're getting more interaction. And anybody else that's watching right now that has questions that hasn't, jumped onto the chat box, jump in that chat box, type in the questions. We'll be more than glad to talk to you guys, help you out, either on my site or Henry's site. Henry's got some questions over here. Terry Lynn Lewis, what's up, girl?
Terry Lynn says, in Las Vegas, we're busy now. And says, solar panel cleaning, critter guard installation, and bird abatement. Yes, as a matter of fact, I have bird proofing tomorrow, and getting that job done. That's going to be an all-day job. Quite a bit of money for that one. So if you are, solar panel cleaners, power washers, window cleaners, and you're watching us here on YouTube, great. But if you are customers, or potential customers, or people that are just kind of checking us out for the very first time, we educate you on solar panel cleaning, pressure washing, and this is where you can ask all the information and learn about your solar panels, pressure washing, and everything else that we do here.
Petra said Domino's. Petra, we just had Costco a while ago.
Man,
Girl, you're a baller. You can afford Domino's. We had a $9.99 18-inch Costco pepperoni pizza.
and it was good.
And it was good. It filled the pie hole.
That's right.
Filled the void.
That's right.
Henry called me up earlier. I was still running around trying to find that special little fitting. And he said, I'm at Costco getting pizza. I said, good choice. Bring it on.
There we go. We had to eat.
Had to get us a little bite before we started this podcast, you see me already yawning. See what happens when you get old? You eat, you get sleepy.
You had 3 pieces of
Two.
pizza.
I had 2.
Oh, was it 2? Okay, 2.
There's only 2. If I eat 3, I'd be on this table asleep right now.
There we go.
Right on, guys.
All right.
So what else we got going on? Going on your side,
Now-
Terry?
Just the bird proofing that they're doing and stuff, and like I said, it's gonna get to that point where it starts to get warmer. It's supposed to be about 70 to 80 degrees here in LA these next few days, and so enjoy it. Haven't had that type of weather. Spring is coming, and when that hits, people are going to be out. Okay, let me tell you something. Solar panel cleaning, pressure washing, all that's going to start when people start getting their taxes, start getting their money. As soon as they start getting their money, that's when they start calling.
Yep.
And you have to be prepared for it, because if not, somebody else is going to take it from you.
Yeah, guys, that's why I was just saying, if you haven't cranked your engines up on your pressure washers, run some water through your DI tank, flush out your hoses, crank them up, and do it now. And spring cleaning, baby, spring cleaning. Get them systems ready to go. Make sure your van's ready to go, your trailer's ready to go, your truck's ready to go. Check everything out. Make sure you got good O-rings in your hoses and your couplers. Crank everything up and test it.
Yep.
That way, when you get that phone call, you are ready to go.
Start getting the supplies that you need that you don't have.
Yep.
Making sure that you have exactly what you need. I mean, because if you're waiting for the last second, it's just going to make things worse for you as a company. So I kind of talk about it. I kind of say this: you don't buy sleeping bags in the summer. You buy them in the winter where you can get them cheaper. You know, and so you don't want to buy your equipment right at the peak of summer when you can be buying it now and getting it at a better deal. So, you know, you want to make sure that you have what you need, because if you don't, somebody else is going to have that. It's no different from us. We have the bigger toys, we get the bigger jobs, we can go out and do the bigger stuff. And this is why when I purchased the robot, yeah, it was a big investment for me. But you know what? When I tested it out, when I ran it on carports, I tell you, I will not go back to anything else other than that robot for carports. I'm telling you that right now, because it handled the job fairly easy. Now, Mark has the skid steer. He's going to be doing the exact same thing for carports and can get that done a lot quicker than I can get it done. But at least we have it. So, and that makes a big difference than somebody out there pushing a water-fed pole and spending a half a day instead of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know.
And don't get me wrong, we don't have the solution to get away from water-fed poles. You're still going to have to use your water-fed poles, your rotary brush. But when you got the big jobs like the carports or buildings like this, the robot works great for them. If I can do the carport with the skid steer, without a doubt. Solar panel farms, I can already see I'm going to really be rocking some times out on solar panel farms running this brush. So to me, it's going to be about, you know, how many can I do in a day? And the thing about it is, I'm going to be out there playing with that sucker.
Yeah.
I told Nita, I said, you better get over here and start running this business. I'm going to give you my cell phone. I'm going to get your cell phone so I can listen to my music in the cab because I got Bluetooth. And I'm going to be working at nighttime.
Be working.
Holy moly.
Yeah. That's the hard part.
Once we get everything done and everybody sees what we've been talking about for so long, and you start seeing all the equipment coming together, and you start seeing like the pressure washing truck with a burner, the electric system that I'm putting on the pressure truck, the Isuzu,
The trailer with the water
trailer
purification
with the RO
system.
system, skid steer, and I got another Isuzu I got to purchase and get the bed built, one side for the fuel tank, one side for the water tank to work out in the fields to go to the truck or to the tractor. So there's more stuff to do, but holy moly, when that stuff is done,
It's done.
I'm going to be taking a break for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I've been working 7 days a week, literally, guys, trying to get everything done, and boy, I'm ready for it to be done.
Right. Somebody asked about advertising Lone Star. What did you find to be the most beneficial way and most profitable way to advertise. You know, that's
Easy.
it's okay. So Mark has the free method. I have the pay method.
No, it's called do a damn good job every time, and your
Yeah.
customer is your advertisement.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, everything you see in here, everything you see me that I own, I got it from free advertisement. I don't pay for advertisement.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace is free. Google Business is free. All that stuff is free. The only thing that I do is I pay the search engine on GoDaddy. I pay for that search engine. So within like a 100-mile radius, if you type in AM pressure washing, I'm anywhere from 1 to maybe number 3 at the top of the list. So I pay for that on GoDaddy.
yeah.
That's the only thing that I pay for is my search engine to be found. It's called Get Found. So
What's that again? Let me write that.
Get
down.
Found. Get your ass found.
Get
There it
found.
is.
There you go.
So that's the only thing I do. Plus my social media streams. Now that we're getting a little bit more out there, more and more people are starting to call in. But word of mouth, guys. If you do a good job every single time, people will spread the news about you. Terry Lynn from Vegas says door hangers, next door app. Google reviews, keep Google My Business up to date. Good advice, Terry Lynn.
Yeah, I do Google My Business, and that's really huge for me. I'm in the 1.6 position on a lot of keywords, so I'm up there on the first page. I do get a lot of people find me because of that, and I post pictures all the time, videos all the time, and she's absolutely right. You got to keep those up to date. That's with anything, whether it's Nextdoor, whether it's Yelp or any of these other companies. Make sure that you're posting your pictures and putting your stuff out there, answering questions, what have you. I did something a while back, helped me out quite a bit, is a Q&A. I did a Q&A on my Google My Business, and people, as soon as they typed that in, it automatically responded to them, and Google recognized that. So it's pretty awesome that you go ahead and you put that in there, and people respond.
Guys, I want to thank everybody that follows me on my social media. I want to thank everybody that's my customer. I get so many phone calls, people that just follow us, hasn't even bought anything yet, that gets inspired by Henry, gets inspired by me. Ask my wife. My wife will tell you, this is a 24/7. Look at my eyes. Do I not look tired? I get phone calls till late at night. I get phone calls early in the morning. I answer all my phone calls. I'm just that person. I do not shut my phone off at 5 o'clock and say I'd answer no more phone calls for the night. I answer them till I go to bed. I got people in different states. I got people in different countries that call. WhatsApp out, people in different countries. I've got a very loving wife that allows me to do this, and I don't have to listen to her saying, why are you still working? Why are you still doing this? Why don't you give me attention? Knows what I'm doing. I'm building this up to where we can maybe someday take a step back and then do our thing. But right now it's just about growth. And I have slowed down at different stages of our life and our business. But right now I've got this big stage going on right now, and I've got to get things built. I got to get it done because there's so much money invested in this. We got to start recouping some of this money and getting business back in and going out and doing some of these jobs. So she knows what's going on with me. She understands. I got tired, droopy eyes, and I'm out here working my butt off to get this new project up and going. So that way I can take it out here and show it to you guys and show you what you can do. Take it from me and Henry.
Yeah.
Henry got started back around May 2020. Look where Henry's at now. All it takes is some motivation and to get out there and do this, and you'll see that it'll come back to you.
I'm going to tell you, I live by these words. It's good to dream. It's better to hustle. If you do that, you will get your business where it needs to be. Okay? You fulfill that dream with a hustle. And once you can do that, then your business will start to really take off because you're hustling. You're no longer dreaming. And I live by those words. So With that being said, it wasn't easy. I started out with a 12-inch brush, Rick and myself. And we started out with that, and we ended up just moving up. You don't have to start, with the big toys. You can start off small and work your way up if you wanted to. A lot of people do that. But if you really want to take off in this business, especially while it's young, you gotta be competitive. I mean, so.
Here he talks about a 12-inch brush. I used a window cleaning brush and soap until I started selling the J. Racenstein brush. I stayed old school for many, many, many years. And I'm out there scrubbing bird poop off with the Scotch-Brite side of the window cleaning brush. So yeah, I was hard-headed and I did old school for a long time. But once I got that J. Racenstein brush,
Yeah.
I had to slap myself in the face and look in the mirror. I was like, what were you thinking?
I mean, there's a lot of guys out here on YouTube that are using, brushes, they buy them from Home Depot and, they make them themselves and, they call themselves solar panel cleaners. And then there's guys out there that are, trying to find the right equipment, trying to purchase the right equipment, trying to make sure that it's legit. Pay attention to Instagram. Pay attention to TikTok. Look at all the solar panel cleaners out there and you're going to see they're not using the smaller brushes anymore. They're using the Racenstein brush, the C1000s, the bigger equipment. You're starting to see that now. And, they're advertising. So,
Hey, guys, I need to take a pause for a minute. We got that damn Daniel live on the phone right now. That damn Daniel, what's up, dude? You're live.
What's going on, brother? How are you doing? All the way from San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City. This is Lone Star Solar Cleaning and Pressure Washing.
Oh, nice shameless
I'm gonna bring it
plug.
over here a little bit closer to the mic so everybody can hear you. So we got that damn Daniel live right now all the way
What's
from
that?
San Antonio.
I'm first.
Yeah.
And that's it. I make it known to the guys to be there to encourage them to show up and everything. I just want to say one thing there. If it wasn't for you guys and my best friend a year and a half ago, I wouldn't be in the business that I'm in now. And the believing and the trust of you guys and moving forward and, just the whole entrepreneur thing and doing for yourself and supplying and providing for your family is what is the driving motivation for all this.
Nice.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yep, without a doubt. And when you got a good family background, that's your backbone that supports you, that helps you get out there and stay, focused and keep that drive going and keep pushing to, make yourself your own entrepreneur, grow your own business, and just, live a comfortable life.
That's very true. You lead by example every day.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a good one.
All right.
man.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in. You have a good one, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. So that damn Daniel, love it. I used a window cleaning brush and soap until
You did.
I did.
I stayed old school for many.
I had to turn my volume up for that damn Daniel. You got to hear us talking again. That's funny. We got you on the delay.
5-second delay over here. So, but
Right.
hey, I mean, we appreciate every single one of you guys, and I mean, we're glad that you're here on our channels, and watching and learning. You guys don't have to come in, but you do, and we love all the comments because we know you guys are taking it in.
Yeah.
And we see that. So.
But just go back to what I was talking about a little while ago, guys. Start getting your stuff cranked up because I'm getting phone calls with guys that's got plaque in their carburetors. They didn't shut the fuel off and their flows were getting stuck. So we're having that issue right now because some people lay stagnant for a few months and didn't crank up their systems and run it. So just go through your systems. If you need help, you're local, you're more than welcome to come by. We can take the bowls off and clean them with some carburetor cleaner and flush your jets out and get you back up and going in a blink of an eye. I got a couple of cans of carburetor cleaner right over there ready to squirt in them. But we're local. Our hours are 7:30 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. Jeff is here at the warehouse. Just come up to the back door and he'll be here to help you out.
Yeah, and if you don't know where he's at, just Google him. You can Google AM pressure washing here in Lake Elsinore, and it'll give you his location, and come on by, visit him.
You know what? I've got my phone right here,
Oh, there you
and
go.
I will
Put it in the comments.
put it in the chat right here. Here's all my information.
See how easy and quick that is? Nice.
Oh shoot. Let me try that again.
Don't be
See how
sending the wrong
easy and quick that was? There you go. I'll put it in the chat.
There it is. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on, and do not forget to give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel. All you guys that are watching.
I did a lot for the people that follow me, and I accept their friendship. I watch you guys all the time. I give you thumbs up. I give you likes. I give you my comments. I give a comment to one of my customers the other day. Was out there doing some concrete cleaning and a pair of tennis shoes. And I just said, it sucks at the end of the day, them old wet feet. I said, man, go to Tractor Supply and get you some boots. And life would be so much better. But it's the little things that you learn, you know. They ain't nothing like getting wet feet, soggy feet all day. Life is miserable. But yeah. But yeah, if I do it. I'm not cutting you down. I'm just saying, hey, you know, it's the little things that you can do. But yeah, if you're doing great, I give you a good thumbs up and tell you great job. But yeah, keep all the videos coming in, guys. That's how you grow your business. Keep them coming.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, and and when it does happen, then you'll know, and it's something that you can be proud of, you know. So and once again, if you don't have the equipment, don't hesitate to give us a call, because we've talked about this many times, and we'll talk about it even again. Don't be afraid to sit here and say, hey, can you guys help us out, you know, and we'll work with you, whether it's a solar farm or carports or rooftops that got hundreds and thousands of panels on there. We have the equipment, so we can get it done.
Yeah.
And don't hesitate to give us a call and say, hey, what would you charge me for this? And then you can negotiate whatever price you want with your customers.
It's called subbing the workout. If you sub the workout to us, you can we'll give you a W-9. You can 1099 us at the end of the year, and we don't mind going out there helping you grow your business. That way you're getting the customers in there, and if it's jobs that you are not ready for, we don't mind helping you out.
No,
that way you can grow your business, and you can get that money in there, and then you can start getting this equipment so you can do it yourself. It's called help each other out. Remember what I said, team, TEAM, together everyone achieves more.
Yeah.
So, well, Henry.
All right.
We've been on for an hour, 2 minutes, and 40 seconds.
And there you go. Thank you guys for chiming in tonight. Don't forget to catch us next week. We will be here. Let's see, what is that?
We'll be
Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be in Long Beach.
In Long Beach. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. So maybe you never know. We might go pop up live at the show,
or we might bring them over here and have the guest here.
We'll see if they want to come.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll see what's up.
Yeah, we'll see what's up.
All right, guys. Well,
There's
thank
always
you
a
for tuning in. Thank you for all the questions. I love it. Means a lot. Keep them questions coming. Every week when we do this podcast, have your questions already ready to go. This week was an awesome week. You had a lot of questions. Petra, yes.
Petra says yes.
Petra says she'll come
down.
over here.
She's down.
She's trying to come and sit at this shiny new aluminum table.
Yeah.
Right on, guys.
All right.
Well, all right, everybody. You guys have a great day, and we'll probably go live at the Long Beach Convention Wednesday. During the day, it'll probably be 1, 2 o'clock. During the day, we'll go live and let everybody see what's going on. We'll walk around and do our podcast and talk. We'll get a stick, walk around. That way you guys can see the convention.
A stick.
A stick.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
We'll see you.
Peace.
Peace.